Hi and welcome to Dynamic Stillness Mindfulness. Today I thought we'd do a body scan, kind of just with a little bit of movement, to see how everything moving in your body feels. It's kind of open here a little so you can see my neck moving. So I'm actually gonna go from top to bottom. You could also do it from bottom to top, but just because you see my face first, I'm just gonna do that. So what I want you to do is, you don't even need to close your eyes now, but take just a few deep breaths into your belly. Like really letting that bring you to your body. Letting the gravity ground you, pull you into your body, and feel that you're housing your home. That your awareness is within your outer boundaries. Alright, and then we're gonna go move different joints and just feel how it feels. Basically, just concentrate on the sensations. You may notice difference between sides, between different joints, and you may even try different speeds or amplitude to how big a movement you're making. And I would suggest starting with a smaller movement and really listening to your body and what it needs. Does it want to do big movement? Does it want to do smaller, go fast, go slow? And it can vary between joints. So the whole point is to do what feels best for you. So listen to your body, let it tell you, and then do what it asks so that it then gets that trust in you to share more, because it knows that you will listen and you will take it into consideration. All right, so let's start with the neck. So you can do like looking side to side. I'm generally quite slow in my movements. I enjoy being slow. I know that already. Oftentimes when I feel like speeding it up, it's because I'm not fully in my body. But everybody has their own tempo. I'm just saying this so that you don't necessarily need to follow my tempo. Just find your own. Looking up and down. Kind of feel a little kick in my neck there. And it is good to kind of bring the whole of the back to that movement. So when you're moving your neck, it actually moves all the way down to the fourth thoracic vertebrae, especially in rotation. So ear to shoulder, and then going around. Go gently, and if you have any problems with your neck, take that into consideration. You are your best. You know yourself best, and you know what works for you and what movements you can and cannot do. Listen to yourself. All right. So let's just start with continue with spine. I'm just going to go a bit further away. So I want to actually do roll down with my spine. So I'm going to take my chin to my chest, then roll down one vertebra at a time if possible, all the way down as far as you can go. If you can touch the floor, all the better. Sorry, I'm kind of disappearing from the video, but I hope you can forgive me. And then rolling back up. You can also try the other way around. Try extending and going down that way, and then coming up. You could also just do up and back, lower back. Kind of do it this way, not roll down. You might even do a side bend, rotations, or a combination of all of those. Okay, I'm getting warm now. I'm moving around. I'm gonna set my jacket away. Alright. So continuing with the spine a little bit more for me. this whole combination movement kind of feels good, and you can do several rounds one way or just change directions, whatever feels good. Alright, good. Then come back to neutral. Then come to shoulders. Start small. I'm actually doing quite a big movement, but I'm just coming back from a training session, so I'm warm, and also my shoulders like the big movement. You can go, yeah, well, this is the intermediate version, and then there's the whole arms version. You can also do it on the sides, and here I kind of go a bit smaller. You could go big and go both ways. The same with the rolls. You can do it both ways. I'm just showing you all the movements. Just find what works for you, best for you, like what feels good for you. You could do one at a time. Sometimes it's hard to concentrate on both at the same time, so just doing one at a time might be good. Alright, so we come to the elbows and just go flex and extend. You could also do rotations both ways. You can do the extensions and flexion in different directions, kind of like these circles. Alright, and then your wrists go either way. You can even do a little bit of a wavy motion, and then the other way. And just pay attention to what feels good for your body. And then you've got the fingers, and you can kind of just go like roll them in, roll them out, or you can go stiffer or some. You can do one at a time either way. You can play with this, and you can go one finger at a time, so you can really feel what it feels like in different joints. Alright, so moving on to my pelvis. You can just do like little circles. This is sort of, you know, it's not really a joint, the pelvis, it's whole bony structure, but it does have a joint with the spine, so you can kind of go forwards, backwards. Use it here. You can go side to side. You can do figure eights. You can go the other way. Oh, this is always hard for me. Go the other way. There we go. Or you can do little smaller circles. And we can do big circles. And do both ways. Just feel like this is what my body enjoys, because it gets a lot of stretch and also control at the same time. Right, so I'm gonna take you lower down so you can see my whole, which way we're gonna go, this way. Alright, so we get to the hip joint. Sorry for no head, oh, there's the head. So you can go, this is easy to do one at a time. If you want to do both at the same time, you can lie on the floor and do this, but it's still, I would say it's easy to do one at a time. You can do this with straight leg if you want, really to challenge your balance and strength, but the point of the exercise is to have more of an idea what it feels like in the joints, and then the other side as well. And do you notice a difference between the sides? And even here, like I'm doing just very simple rotations, or you could do even like figure eights with the knee, going both ways. So this way, if you're going this way, it's easy to think that the foot is leading and drawing the A. And then the knees I like to do together is like I'm just bending here. You could also do like up here. That's feels so good. Extending both sides. And then the ankles. So I'll hop a little backwards so my head doesn't get cut out. Just looks a bit stupid otherwise. And then you can do your toes. Now I'm just going to come close so that you can see in my socks, but you can kind of go one toe at a time. I'm just going to take my sock away. Alright, so what you can do here, sorry, dog with the sock. What you can do here is kind of go one at a time in different order. This is obviously easier for me. And if you can't do this, don't worry, that's really hard. And you can just go flex and extend. Whatever you can think of to play with. And again, just notice how it feels in those joints so that you kind of know what your body likes, what it needs right now. What's the feel? Alright, so I've got a little digger here with me, watching what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, so that was basically it. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Any comments, put them in the comments. It was, yeah, tell me how did it feel. And this is like even a good warm-up in the morning, like if you want to get going, because it's real, it gets your body going, but also it gets you in your body. So yeah, I would love to hear how that felt and how you went and what did you discover. Alright, I'm just gonna go and get on with my day and wish you a lovely rest of your day.